Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott are reportedly back together, but in an open relationship. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We have all the details on Kylie and Travis and this news, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. Mariah, it is hard to keep up with the Kardashians. This is some huge news. Let's just get right into it. TMZ is reporting that a source with, quote, direct knowledge says they have rekindled the old flame and are dating again, but they're also free to date other people. Basically, the source said, quote, it's a non-exclusive couple arrangement, and both of them are cool with that. The source also went on to explain ever since they broke up in late 2019, Travis has been enjoying the bachelor lifestyle and all that comes with it, but he also wanted to get back together with Kylie and be a strong family unit. So this is really interesting. I have to say, I've kind of always been rooting for these two. I think they're a really cool couple. I think they have amazing chemistry, but I don't know that I really saw this coming. What are your thoughts, Mariah?
Let me start by saying I have always rooted for them. Again, I think they are a great couple, have loved them together. Maybe this is a hot take, but I personally don't understand how two people who have previously dated, had a child, broke up, co-parented, successfully co-parented, and decided to have an open relationship, how they make that work. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
personally, like to each their own. It sounds like a situation that could get messy, but I guess if the love is there and the desire to make things work is there, then they could make it happen. Maybe it's just their way of taking things slow and not adding any extra pressure to the start of their relationship. They're trying to take a different
Mm-hmm.
approach. So again, if the love is still there, then by all means. Again, I was always a big fan of them, so I'm rooting for Kylie and Travis to make it work.
Yeah, absolutely, Mariah. And the thing is, like, love is love. If you're happy, you're happy. But the thing to me is, like, I know I don't have the temperament for an open relationship. I'm too much of a jealous person. Like, you have to be the right match to make something like that work. And maybe they are. And of course, more power to them. The thing that I, just as someone who is rooting for them, get kind of nervous about, honestly, is it's hard to be a public figure and be in any type of public relationship, especially if it's going to be open, right? Because, like I said, never been in a relationship like that. Don't know that I'm the best person to imagine what it would be like because it wouldn't work for me. But if you're in an open relationship, do you want to see paparazzi images, social media reports of what is going on in the relationship? Or would you rather just kind of have your piece be your piece and whatever goes on, elsewhere is what goes on elsewhere? Again, I don't know. Maybe they're super chill and it wouldn't bother them, but it does feel like media attention, media pressure. We know how it can play roles in celebrity relationships. So, like I said, I'm just really rooting for them. And I hope that this path is going to be something that is successful because at the end of the day, we want them to be happy. But I almost feel stressed that the media is now involved. But I guess you figure, right? If Travis and Kylie appear to be back on and then also are spotted with other people, then constantly there's going to be allegations of cheating, all that jazz. So, in a way, it is probably good that what's going on is just on the table now so that other rumors can't come up. It's all very complicated being a Kardashian, honestly. Of course, this is just a source, saying all of this. Kylie and Travis haven't made any formal statement, announcement themselves, but they do certainly seem like they're back on. They were spotted at Disneyland, having a family day with Stormy, which was super cute. Before that, they had a triple date night with the Biebers and Kendall and Devin Booker. And that date happened not long after people were surprised to see Kylie flying to Miami to celebrate Travis's birthday with him there. I mean, all of this to me seems like two people who are back on. What do you make of this, Mariah?
They seem like they've done a very, very good job at co-parenting since they split in 2019. They've attended birthday parties, family functions. It appears like they get along very well as people
Hmm.
who had a relationship and, no longer had one and it didn't work out. The Disney trip alone makes me think they're just up to their usual co-parenting. because it seems like regardless of where they were romantically, they never had any bad blood with one another. But the triple date and going to Miami to celebrate his birthday, that definitely points to, okay, there's definitely something going on there romantically. They're starting to spark things up again. So, regardless, I'm rooting for them. We love a good get back together story.
Yes, we truly do. Honestly, that is such a good point. Like, I feel like celebrity couples, I mean, look at Ben, Affleck, and JLo. Like, we love a good recoupling moment. So, this is definitely exciting news. We know the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians is airing right now. And of course, we also know that that next chapter of the family's reality TV presence is coming to Hulu. Do we think we might be seeing this relationship dynamic playing out in that new show? Kendall and Kylie have honestly always kept their relationships pretty private. They're not ever major storylines in the, Kardashian show we currently have. But what do you think? Could this be something we start to see more of?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think so, just because Kylie hasn't really ever shared her relationship with Travis on Keeping
Mhm.
Up. I feel like she very much values her privacy when it comes to certain personal aspects of her life. And I also think because I feel like Travis Scott has made it very clear that he's not a fan of Keeping Up, like he doesn't want to be featured on that. So I think that's just a show of her respect, not
Mm.
kind of bringing him into it. And I think that tells us like that's probably not going to happen. That's my opinion. Maybe you true like Keeping Up fans out there, you have a different opinion. You have to let us know in the comments because we need to talk about it. So the only time will tell if the details of this arrangement kind of unfold on the new Hulu show.
Yeah, absolutely. To be honest with you, I'm kind of with you. I do think that this has been something that they've been able to keep private behind the scenes. Obviously, there are a lot of stories out there about how successful they've been at co parenting. But what that relationship looks like, what's been going on for all these years, we
Yeah.
don't really know. And I think that's been very intentional on their part. So I don't know that we are going to get to like see it all unfold before our eyes. I do think there's nothing wrong with holding out hope. But I am really excited to see what this next chapter holds for them. And of course, I know a lot of fans out there really do just wish them all the best. You guys, that's everything we know for now about Kylie and Travis's new relationship. We, of course, want to know your thoughts. Are you excited about this? Do you think it will last long term? Let us know down in the comments. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so we can help you keep up with those Kardashians. As always, I am your host, Fiona Zaring, joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. If you want to come say hi, our social handles are on the screen right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.